Chelsea injury news as the Blues look for an immediate response to defeated Newcastle, with hopes of welcoming back Moises Caicedo to the starting 11. Chelsea never seem to learn from their mistakes. After putting London rivals Tottenham Hotspur to the sword and then holding treble winners Manchester City to a 4-4 draw, the future had begun to look brighter at Stamford Bridge. However, it was one step forward and two back for Mauricio Pochettino's men after they fell to a 4-1 defeat at Newcastle United on Saturday. A handful of individual errors were the Blues' downfall on Tyneside, and unfortunately for them, the fixture list isn't going to get easier. Next up for Chelsea is the visit of Brighton and Hove Albion on Sunday. The Seagulls, who the West Londoners have already defeated this season in the Carabao Cup, have not lost in all competitions since October 21. Roberto De Zerbi's men are in Europa League action in Athens on Thursday, and may be without some of their key players. But the injury issues continue to cause problems for Chelsea and Pochettino. Two players who they will be desperate to welcome back are Christopher Nkunku and Romeo Lavia. The two summer signings are yet to make their competitive debut for the club, but have continued their recovery at Cobham in recent weeks. It's difficult to say when Nkunku and Lavia will be back because we need to assess them day by day, Pochettino said before the weekend. They are in a good condition. Nkunku a little ahead of Lavia. He was doing things with the group last week, still not fully recovered to be part of the squad. Chelsea will be hoping that Moises Caicedo is fit and ready to feature against his former team after being omitted from the side on Saturday. The midfielder returned late from the international break and came on after an hour mark. Yes, it is true that with Moises Caicedo, we need to manage his minutes carefully. He only arrived back with us yesterday, Friday, from international duty with Ecuador and has only training session, so we felt it was best that we avoid any possible problems and just be careful with him with so many games ahead. This is why we have a big squad, so we can use the players. We do not want to force players to play when they are maybe not in complete perfect condition, so Moises not starting is just to avoid any risk. Ben Chilwell, Carney Chukwuemeka, Trevoh Chalobah, Malo Gusto and Wesley Fofana are all out. Fortunately for Pochettino, Colwill returned to action having missed the draw with Man City due to a shoulder injury, while Benoit Badiashile started his first league game in 7 months. Two players who will also miss next weekend's clash are Reece James and Marc Cucurella. James was sent off in the loss at Newcastle, while Cucurella picked up his 5th yellow card, meaning a shake-up at the back will be required.